welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Kansas City Royals. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Austin Riley, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and pitching in this game, Jordan Lyles. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, it's no secret he's had his struggles at the big league level. Career ERA over 5. But today's a new day. He's going to take the baseball, go out there and compete. I can't wait to watch.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. And the right-hander deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Waters settles under it and makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Here's Austin Riley. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. That clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got it by him for the K. Braves are set down 1-2. Back here in Kansas City. And today on the hill, Charlie Morton. What do you have on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
The wind of the pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And here now the lineup for the Royals. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Bobby Witt Jr.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations. And hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Ozuna puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yeah, Morton originally was drafted by the Atlanta Braves in 2002. He was a third-round pick. Their first-round pick that year was Jeff Francoeur. Their second-round pick that year was Brian McCann. Next offering is fouled back. Misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And ended up winning a World Series with Brian McCann in 2017, but they were wearing Astros uniforms.
In the air, left field. Makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And the 1-0. That's through there for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Waters makes the grab on the run. Michael Harris next up for the Braves.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Out towards left center, Isbell sizing this one up, tracks it down for the out. 2 up, 2 down. So here's Murphy now.
Batting 6, the catcher.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. Ball to strike.
No.
And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That to right. Dozier moving to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is. Welcome back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Salvador Perez. The wind and the pitch. Chris, Salvi had Tommy John surgery. It seems like more and more position players are having Tommy John surgery. Remember, Corey Seager had it, Didi Gregorius, Travis d'Arnaud, just to name a few.
Yeah, he bounced back pretty well from it. He became the comeback player of the year in 2020. The second Royals player to win that award. The other one was Mike Moustakas, his former teammate back in 2017.
Goes down looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now, Edward Olivares. Second inning here, no score. And it's even up. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
In the dirt. Murphy throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Michael Massey getting ready to hit. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Morton, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to
swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. We're tied. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell
And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ozuna in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Now 1-1.
Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Hit hard, that gets through.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Line drive, caught. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's towards center. Waters settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. 2 away now. Here's Acuna now. Flied out his first time. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First offering, and it just misses. Acuna, the former Rookie of the Year, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
Next pitch is outside. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Out towards right center field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Third out, and that ends the frame. 2 left for Atlanta, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Drew Waters stands in. Just off the outside edge. Waters measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he deals. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slur.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And that's in for a strike. In the air, left side. Ozuna running hard. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the inning. Doing for the Royals. Still no score. Back here in Kansas City. Start of the 4th. And now Austin Riley. And ball one.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
On the ground to short. Witt over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
The designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud.
Hit in the air, right field. Hauls it in, 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
And a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Braves go down quickly here. Bottom 4, Nicky Lopez up to the plate. The pitch. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Witt, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And fouled off. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. Albies over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Near the fence. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We played. And welcome back. Here's Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
And here it comes. Now fly ball to right center. Waters on his way over. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Ozuna in the box now. No balls and a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Ozzie Albies.
Ball 1 low. Way high. Kicks and fires. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering way off the plate.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Comebacker to the mound. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Going on. Salvi is a star in Kansas City. He debuted with the Royals as a 21-year-old. Helped them win a World Series in 2015. In fact, he did more than help. He ended up being the World Series MVP. Ozuna should have it. The 0-2. And that's down and away.
1-2.
That one to first. Olsen takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. So digging in, Edward Olivares. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 down.
The second baseman,
Massey in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. High fly ball out to center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 5. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Orlando Arcia. Ripped on a line to center. Waters makes the grab, 1 away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And that one fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. And that's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Dozier under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Olsen stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
And that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Travis d'Arnaud in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a strike. There's a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ripped to short. Witt gloves it. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. So it's back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Kansas City, Drew Waters. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. In the air, right field. Acuna there. Hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Dozier batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's Kyle Isbell. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in there for strike 1. Isbell, 26 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. In the air, out towards left center. Ozuna makes the catch, inning over. So he's perfect through 6. We're through top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Travis d'Arnaud. Lyles back to work. That's a little bit low.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Isbell makes the grab, and there's one away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Sean Murphy. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Activity in the bullpen. Josh Stamont, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Garrett, the lefty, warming up as well.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now 2-2. Now one missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Man at second. Center field. Waters should have this one. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Marcell Ozuna now at the plate, 1 for 2. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
And downstairs. Next one is off the plate. And now 3-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
He's got it, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Nicky Lopez. Oh, it got him! And what a way to lose his bid at the perfect game.
That goes to show you just how hard it is to throw a perfect game. I mean, one lapse in concentration, one loose pitch, and the chance is gone in an instant. Now we'll see if it affects him as he continues to chase this no-hitter.
Way out front for strike 2. Fly ball down the line. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. He swings and fouls one off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
In the air to left center. Base hit as he pulls up short. One runs in. A second scores as well. It's 2-0.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
working. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So here's the Royals DH, Edward Olivares. In there for strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a...
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Fouled off to the right. Pasquantino off of first with 2 away. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Up the middle. They get the force. Out number 3. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back here in Kansas City, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Slings it across, and Albies is retired.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Arcia in the box again, takes a strike. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Scott Barlow getting loose out there. In the air out towards right center. Waters makes his way towards it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your...
Dylan Coleman taking over on the mound. A chance at his first save of the year. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That just misses. And now 2-0.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And there's the strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering misses. 3-1. Matt Olson up next. Righty to the plate. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
3-2 on the way. Out to short. Sends it across to first. They get the out on Acuna.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Olson, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Runner at second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Great. Now into the game, Jorge Mateo. He's in at shortstop. And welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Drew Waters. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Gone. That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Dozier stands in now and watches strike 1. And now it's even up.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
On the ground, right side. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. And now the count is even. And it goes just foul. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Kyle Isbell, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. And a bunt towards third. And he beats it. He's safe. Back to the top of the lineup. Down the third baseman, Nicky. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. And a run to the Royals lead with this homer. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. So they turn to their closer, Scott Barlow.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
The pitch. Riley leading things off and takes a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And the righty deals.
Ball. 1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Tarnot in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-1. Swings through that.
Just completely fooled on the breaking ball right there. Had no chance.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Out there to center. Waters going back on this one. And that'll do it. The Royals use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a
Inside the Show with your host, Justin